Okay, I went and did it. I bought a Wavian can. I picked up one. These things are pretty expensive. I mean, 80 bucks for one can. A lot of people had great reviews. And I only found one review that was bad on these cans. There was a guy on YouTube that posted he had Wavian cans and then he had Chinese knockoffs and he had them on a shelf in his garage. And the Wavian cans rusted out before the Chinese knockoff did. And I asked him if he ended up getting a knockoff with the Wavian. It really wasn't a Wavian, and he really didn't know. Now, you have to understand something about these cans. That it does say Wavian across the can here. That's what you're looking for. And across the middle handle, it has like, you know, some type of serial number. That's how you also know it's a Wavian can. It's heavy. This is heavy. This has got some weight to it, so it's not very thin, is what it is. And it has a sticker here. So it has a sticker here that it says it's made in Latvia. That's another sign. The symbol here in the front, gasoline, okay, that's nothing but a sticker. Now, when I first opened this, it had a smell. Almost like the paint they did on the inside wasn't completely dry yet. So, and that's another way you know it's a Wavian, is because it's coated on the inside. You don't want rust getting into your gas tank. Now, the one thing I noticed, and I did follow the proper rules with this lid here, it was hard to put down. It's even hard now. And I think it's because it's not broken. But the more I do it, the looser it gets. Now, the key to this is, once you get this down, this metal thing goes in, and it is bent in the middle on purpose. Once you get that in, then you know you're good. When you open it, you take that out, and it's hard. There we go. Now, when you open this up, it will drop in so it doesn't go down. See that? You have to make sure you lift up on this and then put it down so you don't get any issues. Now, one thing I don't like about the Wavian right away as soon as I looked at it was over here, and you're not going to be able to see it. I don't know if I can get that right or not. You see it there? See if I put my finger where it is there. See that right there, that silver thing? It's not bolted. It's just a pin put in there, you know, like, and if that ever rusts or falls off, I mean, not a big deal. I mean, you can drill it out and add a bolt to it, so it's not a big issue. But, and I can take this sticker off where it was made. It came in a box, came here in about a couple of days. It was okay. It does have good welds around the handles. Personally, I would have liked to seen it weld. See over here where it's open? Would have been nice if it was welded down there. You know, it would have took the guy an extra second, God forbid. I don't need a sticker saying gasoline on it. I don't know why they put that on. I would have much rather had them, you know, hit the weld here more than put a bloody sticker on it. So, overall, I'm okay with it. I mean, $80, that's a lot of money. But it is going to live in my truck, and I can't put plastic back there living because the UV will just eat it alive. So, will I buy more? I don't know. And a lot of people use stabilizer. And it's not something I plan to do because basically when my truck gets low on gas, I'm going to hook up. And I did buy, and it came with two. You know. I did pick up one of these, which is a siphon hose. And it looks pretty good. It's 6 feet long. Would have been nicer if it was a little bit longer, and it's pretty thick hose. So ideally, this is going to go in and it's going to siphon into the tank. Now, a nice thing about having a pickup truck is I pick up this jug and set it on top of my silver boxes that are in my truck, and now it's higher than the gasoline inlet. Stick in the hose, jiggle it, out the gas goes from here into the truck. Now, a lot of people will buy cans and they'll use it to store fuel. I would say go with Chinese knockoffs if these cans are not moving around. You know, if they're just going to sit in your garage, you're going to have 5 or 10 of them, and you're going to fill them up for fuel, and they're going to sit there for a year, and you're going to put stabilizer in them, by all means, get the Chinese knockoffs. You don't need these. But if you're going to put something in the back of a vehicle, and, you know, it's going to be out there, you want something that's well made. Now, I'm not going to use stabilizer because, like I said, it's going to sit in the back of the vehicle. And when my tank gets down to a half a tank, I'm going to take this and drain it into the tank. And then I'll go get gas. And when I go get gas, I'll fill it whatever's remainder in my tank, and then I'll fill this up again. So literally every couple of weeks, the gas is rotating out of this item. And that's what I'll be doing. Now I have to find a way to mount it in the back of my truck like I did with my tracks. I got my eye on something, but every time they come into stock, they go out of stock. And I just don't buy it quick enough. So I got to keep my eye on it, and I got an idea of where I'm going to put this. And it's going to be another $60. I mean, literally, just to carry 5 gallons of gasoline is going to cost me $150. And unless I find some way to put it in the truck myself. But they're not like, you know, the old Army ones. They're not made, you know, like them. I would say they're next level, but they're not made the next one. And it's funny, when you watch their video, because Wavian has a YouTube channel. They don't have very much videos on it. And when you watch their video and they put this down, it goes real easy, lift up real easy. I'm thinking, what did the guy do? Add some oil to it? I was just giggling. And these things are actually cheap in the UK. Apparently, they only pay like 25 or 30 pounds, which is what, 40, 50 bucks American. And but here in the US, it's highway robbery what they're charging for these things. But they don't have any competition. And I don't know what's going on. You know, I see a lot of things I would like to buy in the US, but there's nobody making them here. Is it because it's too expensive? Are they going to have to charge $200 for a can? I don't know. But there really is nothing USA made. These are made out of UK or someplace like that. So I'm going to run this for, and this is not a review. I'm going to run this for about 6 months. And we'll see how it lasts and what it does in the back of my truck, and changing it out and pumping the gas and siphoning the gas and running it over and over, and we'll see how it works out. Now, if after 6 months it's still going pretty good, I don't see why it wouldn't, but we'll see. I don't see anything failing on this but this up here, and that's made very well. Now, I would carry a flat screwdriver because it kind of is a pain to open. But one thing's for sure, when you fill this thing up to the top of gas, and from what I've seen on the videos, is the can swells. and this becomes really hard to open the lid. And when you can open the lid, it apparently gas bursts out of it because it's under pressure. So you're definitely going to want to have a couple rags in your vehicle and put them over top, and then when you pop it, the rag will absorb whatever gasoline spurts out, and then you've got this. Now it did come with the, I don't know, the spout thing. Doesn't look like a very good one. It's riveted up here like the rivet I said. And it looks like if you put any weight on this thing, you're going to snap it right off. So is it worth $80? No. I would say no. $50? Probably. But it's pretty much the best that's out there from what I did all my research, and I spent hours, days. But we'll run this one, and we'll see how it goes. If it goes good after 6 months, then, I mean, we'll pick up 3 more. Now, if you have Wavian, and if you keep it in the back of your truck, and you're always rotating and using it constantly, let me know in the comment section. Has it worked out good for you? Have you had any issues? Has the lid had problems? Anything. I would like to know. I really would. But I don't see a problem, but I could be wrong. And we'll see what it's like when we do pop it in the summertime, because here in Tennessee it gets about 100, 110 degrees. I'm sure it's going to swell that can a little bit. But we'll see. And at least if I run out of gas, I could fill it back, at least put 5 gallons in. 5.2 gallons, I think 20 liters is. And get myself out of a bad situation. And do I need 4? And the way the gas prices are climbing, I'm beginning to think I do. And thinking I need to buy, when gas is low, I need to buy more gas. When gas is high, lay off on the gas, use my jugs. I don't know. It seems a way of saving a little bit of money. But like I said, if you're planning just to put gas at home, I don't think you need a Wavian. You know, if it's just sitting there and you're using stabilizer and it's just a way to prep, I think you can get away with the Chinese knockoffs. But if you're going to want to put, you know, gasoline in the vehicle, I think this is the way to go. And one of the laws here in Tennessee, if it's in the back of a pickup truck, I can haul as much gas as I want, I believe. I can put 20 of those in the back. If it's inside a vehicle, I think you're limited. But in the back of a pickup truck, you can actually put a lot more. But check your local state laws and see what yours are. So here's a quick look at the Wavian gas container. And it does look really good. I'll have a link to the bottom if you want to pick up one where I bought it from. But when it does come in, make sure you check, make sure this closes, make sure you check it says Wavian, it's got the serial number on the top. You know, everything I've told you to check to make sure you get a legit Wavian gas tank. That is very important. All right, catch you guys on the next one.